Hey there YouTubers, JB Coins here with another video. Compared to our last video, we kind of scored. I know everything's relative. We still didn't get a full box of pennies, but I did find, on the way home from work, I found a bank that had $15 worth of circulated, non-brand new issue pennies. So I took the $15 that I could get, and I happened to ask if they had any half dollars. And she said, yeah, I've got $1.50 worth. And I had her put them in the envelope. I have not looked at the envelope. Gonna start off the video by just opening the envelope. I'm going to open a roll too, but I have not peeked at these, so I don't know what's in here. Don't know if I got $1.50's worth or something good. There's a 72, a 67. There's a 40%er right there. It's in pretty nice shape too, and another 72. But how's that? See, that's what we look for when we talk about looking for that gray line. How's that? $1.50 worth of halves, and one of the three is a 40%er. That's a great way to start this video. So set that off to the side, and we've already made a profit for the day. Grab one of these rolls, and we'll do our usual tear through the first roll, see if there's anything really interesting, and then go through the rest of the pennies, stop if we see anything interesting there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flip these over real quick and see, what do we got? 97, 94, 2000, can't even read it, it's trashed. 72, nice shiny back. 2005, but not good enough to keep. 99D, 94, 2015 shield is in bad shape. 84, 81. I have to look at this one. 72, 99, this one's tore up. I think that's an 84. 69, too bad it's not an S. It would be a possibly very valuable coin if it was a 69S double die. 79, nice shiny 1990. 96, 90, 72, 2013 with a blemish, 2013 with a blemish, another one, 83D, 2006, 2012, 2000. Don't forget the 99s and the 2000s, several other years in that time area. We've talked about on prior videos, looking for the wide AM and the close AM errors on those dates. I'm going through these really fast because obviously we can't do all the rolls, and we can only rip through a roll here and keep the video reasonably short. 2012, 89, 14, nope, 2014, nope, 2001, pretty well trashed, 2000, wow, 2001, and the date on that looks very tiny. I'm going to set that one aside. We'll look at it later when I'm not rushing. 2005, another shield penny. 2012, 1981, 1982, 5, 81. This one looks a little strange. I'm going to set that one off to the side. 11, 98, 81, and 86. So our silver find starts off the video on a good note, and we'll tear into the rest of these rolls. If we see anything cool, we'll stop and show it to you. Otherwise, we'll see you at the rep. Okay, YouTubers, something very interesting is shaping up here. So far, I've got 3 wheats. I've got about the size of my hand in copper, and actually about the same amount, almost exactly, in 82 and newer coins. That's like a 50-50. That's quite a higher percentage. And what I've noticed is that there were the last 2 rolls that I opened, and I'm only, I'm 6 rolls into the $15. Probably 2 of the rolls, if not 3 of the rolls, were almost entirely late 60s to mid 70s. A lot of 75s, a lot of 76s, a lot of 77s. I mean, you can see a group right here that I picked them up all at once, and it's almost like somebody dumped a whole bunch, wound up going through the sorting machine, and we've got a very high so far copper content and about the same age. So we'll see what happens with the other $12 worth out of 15. So we've only gone through $3 worth. So let's see what happens, guys. See you next time. See you next break. Okay, YouTubers, here's the wrap. At the end of the day, we got the scrap copper pile obviously got bigger, but we still have a fairly high concentration of copper compared to what we usually have. Short of counting it out by hand, I won't know until I take this back and see what that adds up to. But in any event, we've got a lot of 60s and 70s coins in here. They're not really something you'd put in your coin collection. They're not in horrible shape, but they're, you know, average to better than average. They're certainly not AU or anything approaching that. But we've got a good quantity copper there. Obviously, the highlight at the beginning of the video here was the Kennedy half, the 40% copper, 1967. That was kind of a shocker. You know, that goes back to what we always say, you know, doesn't hurt to ask. Asking that teller if she had any, I would have passed that up. And then we've got, let's see, 6 wheats, 42 to 58. Again, average condition for the wheats, nothing really special. But, you know, 6 wheats out of $15 worth of pennies. We did get 3 of the early childhood Lincoln sitting on the log. This is the infamous coin that you're looking for his left hand, in the area of his left hand where he's holding the Bible. If on any of these coins he had an extra digit, either above, below, between the thumb and the index finger, that would be an error coin, and it would be obviously collectible and worth some money. Again, none of these is worth keeping because they're not in that great a shape, so they're going to go back to the bank. But believe it or not, finding 3, even in only $15 worth, is kind of hard. You don't usually find that many that you can even look at. This coin here, I'm going to try and focus in on. This is an 81. 81's a common year, nothing special. But if you look at it, what makes it unique is it is a very slightly offset strike, enough that in the northwest corner, as they call it up here, by the word in, the rim basically disappears. And in the southeast corner, down here by the date, is probably the thickest part of the double strike. And if I can get my fingernail on there, you can see the coin's not in tremendous condition. and it's not a huge offset. You know, it would be great if that double strike was, you know, 10-15%, but I said double strike, and I apologize, offset strike. So debatable whether or not you keep a coin like that. And then we want to, just as a reminder, since this was all about, you know, remembering to ask and getting lucky and getting a 40% silver, which really kind of made the whole day, check your change. We keep saying that. Here is a new issue, 2015 Kasachi quarter, if I'm saying it right, and it's in real nice shape. And if I can get the camera to focus, right up here in the corner, it has a very small cut right on the edge. So we're going to keep that. There's a 2015, which under magnification now I can actually see there are a few water spots on it. So we may or may not keep that. But when you pull that out of your change and you're not using a digital camera like this, it looks really shiny. 2014P nickel and a 2014P dime. Both of those came out of pocket change, given to us for purchases. So you never know. Never hurts to ask. We're constantly surprised. Surprised by the volume of the pennies, and probably somebody throwing a whole bunch of late 60s and mainly 75 and 76 pennies into the hopper and winding up in this batch of coin, which was bankrolled. It wasn't customer rolled. And then again, remembering to ask and finding that silver. So a little bit of everything here. It was really kind of a cool hunt for me. Hope you guys found it interesting. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're really growing quickly, and we're really enjoying all the input from you guys. And watch for our series that we're going to do pretty soon here on educational type videos, slightly different from these, still about the coins, still about coin roll hunting and coinage, but to answer some of the questions that people have been asking about that are new to the hobby, and some folks that aren't new to the hobby that maybe are asking questions about a new way to look at the hobby. So until next time, thanks a lot. JB Coins signing out.